Ladies and gentlemen, Spring Convocation 2019 and the installation of Mount Royal's 10th President and 1st Vice Chancellor will officially begin with the procession of the Platform Party and faculty members. The procession will be introduced by the Conservatory Piano Quintet performing Century. Please remain seated. Please rise as you are able for the Graduand Processional and remain standing until the end of the National Anthem. Please remain standing for the singing of the national anthem, which will be performed by Ms. Hannah Pajenkoff.
Please be seated. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our distinguished guests, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Susan Mallon, and I am the chair of the Mount Royal University's Board of Governors. It is a privilege and a distinct honor today to be your Master of Ceremonies as we officially install Mount Royal's 10th President and first Vice Chancellor, while celebrating the most important event of the day, which is the students before us. We welcome all family, friends, significant other to this celebration. As we begin today, I would like to acknowledge that Mount Royal University is located in the traditional territories of the Niitsitapi, the Blackfoot, and the people of the Treaty 7 region in southern Alberta, which includes the Siksika, the Piikani, the Kainai, the Tsuut'ina, and the Yahi. We are situated at the place where the Bow and the Elbow rivers meet, and the traditional Blackfoot name for this place is Mohkinstsis, and we now call this our home, the City of Calgary. The City of Calgary is also home to the Métis Nation. I'd like to thank the Conservatory Piano Quintet who performed a piece called Century, and this piece was composed by a Mount Royal Conservatory faculty member, Mr. John Abram. And I would also like to thank our national anthem singer, Ms. Hannah Pajenkoff, and the Highland Trio. And as we start this auspicious morning, I would ask that you all take a moment to silence your electronic devices. We welcome tweeting and all sorts of celebration of this day, but just silently. Thank you. We have a number of individuals with us on the platform today who are here to honor you, the graduates. The platform party includes Dr. Timothy Raleigh, President and Vice Chancellor of Mount Royal University, Dr. Leslie Brown, Provost and Vice President Academic, Mr. Phil Warsaba, Secretary of the General Faculty's Council, Ms. Alison McKenzie, representing the Mount Royal Faculty Association, Mr. Bassett Zarouk, President of the Mount Royal Staff Association, and Ms. Shayla Breen, President of the Students Association of Mount Royal University. We also have representatives from Mount Royal University's Vice Presidents, Mount Royal University's Associate Vice Presidents of Academic Affairs, Deans, Associate Deans, Academic Directors of Mount Royal's faculties, institutes, and centers, members of the Mount Royal University Board of Governors, elders, Clarence Wolflake Sr. and Doreen Spence, and Roy Bearchief. Honorary Doctor of Laws recipient, Ms. Anne McCaig. Our Centennial Gold Medal recipient, Tolu Wanimi Okul Nola. Please join me in welcoming our platform party and the faculty members on stage today. And I would now like to introduce Clarence Wolfleg, Sr., as we know him, Elder McSeacom, who will open this convocation and installation ceremony. On our campus, he serves as an elder and a spiritual advisor. And in 2016, he received an honorary Bachelor of Sociology from Mount Royal. Elder McSeacom gifted to the university an honor song, which we will hear close to the end of today's celebration. And this celebration today, the honor song, will be played in honor of our class of 2019. Elder McSeacom, will you please join me at the podium?
Okay, Nixokwa. In the Blackfoot language, means welcome, my relatives. This morning, as I smudged and prayed, greeting the sun to the east, I thought 75 years ago, the soldiers that landed on D-Day in Normandy. We have two veterans from our nation also landed. One jumped behind enemy lines with 1st Canadian Airborne. Just with a moment, I'd just like to have just a moment of silence to remember those that have fallen in battlefields and those that are still fighting. Thank you. I felt it was fitting today to honor those veterans that fought 75 years ago. I also was a peacekeeper for 7.5 years in countries. I also know the taste of battle. I know how sorrow is when your comrade falls and you have to bring him back home. I felt it was fitting for me to honor those that fell and the ancestors of some of the graduates here and the people here, to remember those that made the ultimate sacrifice to give us a good, peaceful world. People from all over come to Canada because it's just a country that has a warm welcome, and we should be proud of that. So graduates, think of those people, take their courage and go forward. There's no battle that's tough enough that you can't win. I like to sing my personal honor song, which I took into the battlefield. Hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, oh. Escout the Patach, Coach, Exonic Smart, Scout, Exa, hey, Grocha, Nicato, Cato, Panicity, Cato Pie. Hey, 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 oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey, oh, hey, hey.
Thank you, Elder McSeacom. At colleges and universities, an installation is the official ceremony where the incoming president and vice chancellor is formally endowed with the power and the responsibilities of this office. We are very pleased today that there are many community members who are with us today bearing witness to this very special day. As well, you will note in your program, numerous certificates of congratulation have been received from all over Alberta and indeed all over Canada, congratulating our university on our 10th president and first vice chancellor, and congratulating Dr. Tim Raleigh himself. As part of Dr. Raleigh's commitment to the presidential appointment, he has already sworn an oath of office in the presence of the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Alberta, Lois Mitchell. Today, Dr. Timothy Raleigh will divest of his current academic robes and be invested with the robes of the presidential office. At this point, I would like to ask Dr. Raleigh, incoming President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Leslie Brown, Provost and Vice President Academic, Mr. Phil Warsaba, Secretary of the General Faculties Council, and Ms. Allison McKenzie, representing Mount Royal Faculty Association, to please join me for the investing of the robes. The President and Vice Chancellor robe includes 4 chevrons on each sleeve, which is an honor granted only to one who holds the rank of President or Chancellor of an academic institution. The chevrons on the sleeves and the ribbons on the bottom of the gown represent the 4 colors of the medicine wheel. The stole, designed by Moonstone Creation, is worn on top of the robe and features 2 buffaloes that have been hand-beaded right into the stole. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce to you all Mount Royal's 10th President and first Vice Chancellor, Tim Raleigh. Dr. Raleigh, will you please now address the graduates?
Good morning, everyone. Oop, goodness. Thank you, Susan. It's a pleasure to be here today and share this ceremony with all of you, members of the Board of Governors, representatives of faculty, staff, and student associations, the Honorary Doctor of Laws recipient, Ms. Anne McCaig, soon to be Dr. Anne McCaig, our Centennial Gold Medal recipient, elders, special guests, community partners, faculty and staff, and family and friends of our graduating class. Most of all, graduating students, thank you for allowing me to celebrate with you today. On the surface, it may seem that you and I are at different points of our relationship with Mount Royal University, for me at the beginning and seemingly you at the end. However, today what I'd like to tell you is we're not so very different. I think for a start, we all invested in learning. We learned through formal instruction, guided by our professors in the classroom and doing research projects. We became more knowledgeable on our own, using wonderful materials like those available at the Riddell Library and Learning Center. We benefited from practical and experiential learning. And perhaps most importantly, we managed the different parts of our lives, juggling studying, employment, and commitments to family and friends. Mark Twain, in his book, Tom Sawyer Broad, said, "A person who carries a cat by the tail learns something they can learn in no other way." And I think we've all probably learned through experience. We've all been scratched up, and we're all a little wiser for it. No doubt you learned a few hard lessons along the way, and as I look at you here today, looking fabulous, by the way, in your robes, I know that you have persevered, and I know that you are resilient. And today we celebrate that. And tomorrow we all get back to our regular lives, and we keep learning. Another thing we have in common is gratitude. We appreciate those who have paved the way for us and who have supported us as we aim toward our future. Graduating students, you're about to join the Mount Royal alumni family. These alumni have paved the way for your success, and in my many conversations since arriving in Calgary, I've learned that Mount Royal has a very strong reputation. Much of this strength comes from the more than 100,000 alumni who are doing great things in their workplace and in the community. There's another extremely important group of people who have helped pave the way for you and your success, your friends and your family, some of whom are here today. I recall the best part of my own graduation was seeing the pride in my parents' eyes. So graduates, may I ask for you to please rise if you are able, and if you have guests here today, could you look over at them and give them a round of applause? Thank you. I too appreciate the people who have come before me, and Mount Royal, this institution is built upon an incredibly solid foundation, and I join a tradition of excellence that aims to foster knowledge and improve our society. Many talented and committed employees, administrators, and faculty and staff have forged the path before me. They encourage thinking beyond contemporary boundaries and social convention for the betterment of our society. Indeed, they have created the Mount Royal of today, a campus that is inclusive of gender, sexual identity, race, ancestry, national origin, political affiliation, and abilities, to name but a few. And although there are many wonderful buildings at MRU, I believe a great university is not denoted by its buildings, nor its bank account for that matter. Rather, its excellence is measured by people who study and work there, and everything these people contribute to the community and society at large. Using this measure, I believe that Mount Royal University is a great university. Mount Royal's history also includes a strong and long-term commitment to the community. For example, our relationship with the local Rotary Club goes back to 1910 with our founder, Dr. George Kirby. And these partnerships have contributed to not only the growth of the community, but the growth of the post-secondary sector in Calgary. And I'm honored to continue to lead this growth. Graduates, the last thing that I share with you is the fact that we chose Mount Royal. We saw something in this university that led us here. I came here because of Mount Royal's commitment to the student experience, and I suspect you came here for the same reason. And I imagine that this student-centered approach delivered you many benefits. Before I came to Mount Royal, I knew that it had a reputation, a distinguished reputation for teaching and learning. And now that I've been here for a while, I can say that with certainty this is the case. I have met some of the most fascinating faculty members and had conversations with them. Their curiosity is infectious. Because of them, you reap the benefits of a world-class education. I've also had some of the most reassuring chats with staff at Mount Royal. Their values reflect the ideals of what a post-secondary education in Canada should be. Because of them, you receive some of the support that led to your success. With that, graduates, may I ask you to join in a round of applause for the faculty and staff that have supported you to getting to this moment. In the short time that I have been here, I can attest to the fact that Mount Royal is a welcoming community. You belong here brand, it is lived and it is real. And just like you, I chose Mount Royal, and just like you, I am pretty happy that I did. I believe that education has the ability to transform lives. It has transformed my life, and I'm certain it has transformed yours. Because of your education, you are poised to have a fulfilling career. Because of your community service, I hope you will continue to give back. Because you grew personally, you are now even more resilient. Of course, you're not finished changing. Your life will be full of transformative moments, but remember what you have learned here, and remember that you're not alone. Mount Royal will always be here for you. We are proud of you, of everything you've accomplished, and what you will accomplish. We know your future is bright. I believe in the future of Mount Royal, and I believe it is also bright. And I am excited and honored and committed to do my part as President and Vice Chancellor. As Susan mentioned, I have taken an oath of office, and I will do my utmost to fulfill that oath. I will work with faculty and staff and students to bring a strong vision focused on exceptional student education and experience. I will reinforce the areas where we're already leaders, and I will encourage momentum in those areas where we are still growing. I will tell the MRU story, who we are, where we're headed, and why others should be part of our great future. And I will continue to contribute to a strong post-secondary sector in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and the world. I started today by saying that you and I are not so very different, with you at the end and me at the beginning, and that's true. But we are here together because we all appreciate the people who came before us. We are here because we appreciate Mount Royal's focus on students, and we are here together because we believe in an incredibly bright future. Just as you are grateful for those who supported you, I am grateful to those who have supported me, and I would like to extend my thanks to the MRU community who have welcomed me so warmly, to the transition team that have helped me come onto campus, and today at this ceremony, I'd like to acknowledge my colleague, Dr. Joanne Curry, Vice President External from Simon Fraser University, for all my colleagues in my past who have helped me get to this moment. Graduates, thank you for choosing Mount Royal, and thank you for letting me share this momentous day with you.
Thank you, Tim. Please join me one more time in congratulating our new President and Vice Chancellor of Mount Royal University. What a wonderful celebration for all of our graduates today at today's ceremony to participate in not only your own success, but in Mount Royal's launching of their new chapter. On behalf of Mount Royal University, I want to thank you most sincerely, each and every one of you, for choosing Mount Royal as where you chose to come and study. You invested greatly in your education, and it will provide you with many possibilities and many doors opening over the next period of your lives. I would now like to invite Dr. Leslie Brown, Provost and Vice President Academic, to introduce our Honorary Doctor of Laws recipient.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Congratulations, Dr. Raleigh. It is now my pleasure to present an Honorary Doctor of Laws in recognition of an individual's outstanding achievement in the academic, private, or public sector. Like much university protocol, honorary degrees date back to the Middle Ages and are often accompanied by the Latin words honoris causa, meaning for honorific reasons. I'm pleased to announce that Mount Royal University's Board of Governors, on the recommendation of the General Faculty's Council, is bestowing an Honorary Doctor of Laws on Miss Anne McCaig in honor of her long-standing affinity with Mount Royal University and exemplary leadership in Calgary, Alberta, and across the country. Anne is a strong advocate for advanced education, medical research, healthcare, and youth development. She's also a highly regarded supporter of arts and culture. For more than 2 decades, Anne has enabled growth of the Killam Trusts, which advance education and research at Canadian post-secondaries, and the Canada Council for the Arts. She is the Chancellor Emeritus at the University of Calgary and a committed supporter of Mount Royal University. Her volunteer efforts in the areas of medical research and youth development have strengthened the quality of life in Canada, Alberta, and Calgary. She is director of the Gardner Foundation, which recognizes the achievements of biomedical research. She is the honorary chair of the Alberta Bone and Joint Health Institute. She is the chair emeritus of the Calgary Health Trust and a board member with the Calgary Area Child Advocacy Centre. She is the ultimate fundraiser, helping the National Arts Centre Foundation, the Calgary Stampede Foundation, the Alberta Children's Hospital, the Resolve Campaign to End Homelessness, and the Alberta Adolescent Recovery Centre. And along with being a member of the Order of Canada and the Alberta Order of Excellence, Anne has received many awards, such as the YWCA Women of Distinction Lifetime Achievement Award, the Generosity of Spirit Award for Outstanding Lifetime Philanthropist. She received the name White Wolf Woman by Blackfoot Elder Casey Eagle Speaker for her support of Alberta's Indigenous people. And ladies and gentlemen, today is her birthday. With this introduction, Mount Royal University is proud to present Ms. Anne McCaig with this honorary Doctor of Laws. I would invite her forward to the podium where the President and Vice Chancellor, Dr. Tim Raleigh, will officially confer the honorary Doctor of Laws, assisted by the Secretary of the General Faculty's Council, Mr. Phil Wersaba.
That's lovely, thank you. You didn't say the 8-0.
No, I didn't.
I'm just going to reach over your head, don't worry. Nice and tall, so I can do that. There we go. There's that up. So let's take a quick photo of you, Min.
Certainly, you and I.
You and I, and Leslie, and Phil.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power vested in me by the General Faculty's Council and as approved by Mount Royal University's Board of Governors, I present Mount Royal University's honorary Doctor of Law recipient, Dr. Anne McCaig.
Congratulations, Dr. McCaig. It is now my pleasure to invite Dr. McCaig to address the graduates.
Well, I guess I have to thank you very much, Dr. Brown, for not saying that I was 80 years old. I am 80 years old today. I'm very proud of that, and I'm not afraid of getting older either. President Raleigh, Dr. Brown, distinguished platform party members, other honorees, graduates, families, and friends, good morning. Thank you, Dr. Brown, for your very kind introduction. As I was listening to you speak, I was reminded of the many special opportunities that I've had and all the wonderful, wonderful people I've met along the way. It's very uplifting to reflect on memories that involve doing good work with others, and next to raising my children and serving the community has been the most rewarding activity of my life, and it continues to be. It's humbling to be among the first 5 recipients of an honorary degree, Doctor of Laws from MRU, and to be receiving it on my birthday. I'm honored also to have the opportunity to address each of you today, including and especially all of you who are receiving your degrees. After 80 years of living, I'm hoping that I have something of value to share this morning that might make a difference to you as you embark on the next chapter of your life's journey. I'm quite looking forward to the next 10 years. You're looking forward to the next 60 or 70 years, for sure. In addition to being my birthday, today is also the anniversary, 75th anniversary of D-Day, which was the start of the Battle of Normandy and the beginning of the end of the Second World War. I've always been grateful to share my birthdays with the remembrance of this very significant day in world history. Interestingly, the average age of the soldiers who fought in that battle is very likely close to the average age of all of you here today, 23 years old. They were young, and their sacrifice was great. Remembering those who have fought for our freedoms and our many privileges we all enjoy has always been very important to me. That is why I was absolutely delighted and privileged to be approached by MRU last year and asked to host a reception in support of the university's bursary program, endowment program. Since the First World War, hundreds of Mount Royal University students have served in our military, and 29 of them have made the ultimate sacrifice for our country. MRU has established a bursary endowment in memory of each of the 29 fallen soldiers. Their sacrifice will always be remembered on this campus, and that is so very, very special. In any given year, I'm asked to help with a variety of fundraising activities, which you've heard, but I was especially pleased to be invited to help with this particular event because it is so very meaningful to me. Part of the purpose for remembering the sacrifices of others is to be aware that our freedoms, such as pursuing an advanced education, come at a very high cost. An education is a privilege that comes with great responsibility. And on that note, I would like to share a few words said by my cousin, Dr. Bruce Schnell. And Bruce is the former vice president of the University of Saskatchewan, where he's also served as pharmacy dean. On the occasion of receiving an honorary Doctor of Laws degree from the U of S, Bruce encouraged the students to be mindful of the responsibilities that come with advanced education. And he said, "Society asks each of us to accept the obligation of service to the broader society, especially those who come to us in a time of need. The concepts of university, profession, and service are intertwined. You will find your greatest rewards and job satisfaction come from providing service to others. As someone who now possesses a university degree, you have a responsibility to your community, your city in which you are living, and your country. You have learned the art of independent thinking, methods of research, and how to analyze information, which all help the world be a better place. As an alumni from MRU, you have the responsibility to support your university. This will always be your school. You also have the responsibility to the environment, to be informed about the things going on around you and to continue to learn, whether that happens through formal academic studies or travel or life experiences. Francis Bacon said in the 17th century, travel in the younger sort is a part of education. In the elder, it's a part of experience. I've traveled from coast to coast in this beautiful country and many places around the world on many occasions with my children and my grandchildren, and this has given me a greater appreciation for the privilege it is to live in Canada and the responsibilities that come from being Canadian. I want you to consider the responsibilities that accompany your degree, including and especially how you can make a difference through thoughtful and continual investments of what you can offer of your time and where your personal skills and talents can best be applied. And of course, this principle also relates to your spare change, in other words, contributions of your treasure. I know of you who've worked and studied and been overwhelmed by some of your subjects, maybe even underwhelmed by some of your subjects. But now you all have a piece of paper that says, I have done this. I am worthy of these letters that will be forever attached to my name. And I'm hoping that you've had some serious fun along the way. Graduates, I can guarantee there is more fun ahead, but I want to encourage you to keep one eye on the future and one eye on the past, with your heart full of gratitude and a determination to share. We will do well to remember the vision and gratitude of our forefathers and our foremothers, including the Indigenous peoples, as well as the many immigrants who have embraced Canada as their home. As you consider ways to serve the community, look for opportunities to serve with others. Make it a team effort. The reality is we do our best work when we work together with others, and one great example of that, what is happening right now, is the Toronto Raptors. Hey, what do you think of that? Is that not great? If you're like me, you've been following the team and enjoying the success. They are inspiring and a deep and genuine sense of pride and excitement around being Canadian. A popular singing group I'm privileged to know that often sings the Canadian anthem at many major sporting events in North America, and I'm speaking of the Canadian Tenors. They have noticed that no one sings "O Canada" with the passion and enthusiasm of the Raptor fans. You don't have to be a Raptor fan, really, or a war veteran, or a university grad to be grateful for the privilege of living in Canada and committed to showing your gratitude through serving. So if you take one thing away from what I've shared with you today, I hope it would be that you can all make a difference, large or small. And I encourage you to try it. And if you do, I think you're going to like it. Congratulations, thank you.
Dr. McCaig, thank you very much for your remarks. In just a few moments, we will present the Mount Royal University's Spring 2019 graduates. During the ceremony, guests are welcome to take pictures, but we do ask that you stay in your seats. A professional photographer will take an individual picture of each graduate, and each graduate will get a complimentary photo courtesy of the Alumni Association. Please do feel free, guests and family and friends, to make as much noise in celebrating your graduate as you wish. This is their day. And graduates, as you leave the stage, you will be officially welcomed into the alumni family by Mercedes Brown. Mercedes received a General Studies Arts and Science, a Natural Science diploma in 1996. It is now time, and in my privilege, to invite Mr. Phil Warszawa, Secretary of the General Faculty's Council, to the podium to officially present Mount Royal University Spring graduates.
Mr. President, members of the Board of Governors, faculty, graduates, and our guests, on behalf of Mount Royal University's General Faculty's Council, I hereby declare that the candidates whose names appear in today's program, whether they be present or absent, have satisfied the requirements for their respective degrees, diplomas, or certificates. I now invite President and Vice Chancellor Dr. Tim Raleigh, Dean of the Faculty of Health, Community and Education, Dr. Stephen Price, Interim Director, School of Nursing and Midwifery, Dr. Margaret Quantz, and members of the faculty to come forward to acknowledge the graduates as they receive their parchments.
Presenting the graduates of the Advanced Studies in Critical Care Nursing Certificate, Critical Care Nursing. Crystal Lynn Espanol. Marie Ford. Presenting the graduates of the Advanced Studies in Critical Care Nursing Certificate, Emergency Nursing. Amelia Clausen. Presenting the graduates of Social Work Diploma. Dare Abadeo. Lindsay Brianna Agar. Bailey Veronica Bast. Leanne Marie Bellum. Janice Bennett. Spencer Finn Bergen. Diana Shea Bozeman. Erin Nicole Boyce. Juliet Ann Burgess. Mackenzie Taylor Carley. Alexa Renee Connolly. Madison Leslie Coulson. Brandy Lee Crazy Bull. Carly Judith Dubé. Tiffany Ray Empey. Rafaela Gonzalez Encarnacion. McKinley Elizabeth Urick. Michelle Francois Godek. Jasmine Ann Gilbert. Cindy Natalia Gomez. Mariah Ivanka Gorecki. Brittany Gunn. Jasmine Karina Gutierrez. Taylor Margaret Inkster. Stephanie Irene James. Stephanie Christine Joshi. Emily Marie Kennedy. Louise Ann Lehue. Sarah Chelsea Magnuson. Ravinder Singh Mangat. Maria Alejandra Martinez Hurtado. Jada Rose McCauley. Chantel Marie McCullough. Emma Suzanne Motley. Jessica Nguyen. Toluwanami Okanola. Chantel Colin Lynn Richard. Rob. Colleen Elizabeth Robb. Leanne Raspberry. Tony Reed. Sophie Elizabeth Samborn. Melanie Joan Singh. Bizrat Tesfamarayam. Sammy Tully. Megan Kathleen Verneray. Claire Maria Vaz. Keisha Leona May Williams Barton. Alyssa Marie Yeager. Gabriel Jace Young. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Midwifery. Oops, sorry. Brittany Taryn Ahmed. Taryn Audrey Campbell. Christia Marie Copeland. Emilia Kolova. Bailey M. Law. Cleo Jane Maudsley. Danielle Krista McCreary. Amrit Kaur Rai. Sarah Grace Roger. Isabella Carol Sanchez. Tiffany Aaron Woodland. Presenting the graduates of the Bachelor of Nursing. Syra Afzal. Sylvina Aguirre Hine. Aisha Ahmed. Mackenzie Marguerite Aquin. Camry Au. Nicole Marie Ald. Allison Berry. Raman Basra. Jillian V. Bearchief. Haley Jordan Belair. Megan Louise Berard. Emily Danae Bernard. Zoe Marie Grace Bowen. Carrie Lynn Brenneis. Regina Bringus Cooley. JC Mackenzie Burgart. Shelley Rose Laurel Carpentero. Nita Fatima Chaudhry. Kathy Chung. Karina Louise Chiodo. Chantel Chu. Yuna Cho. Mary Clarito. Leandra Sarah Clark. Amy Elizabeth Clifford. Jolie Abby Marie Cloutier. Lauralee Renee Cooper. Sophia Dang. Jennifer Nicole Dearborn. Victoria Jacqueline Dennis. Rain Desjardins. Christine Marie DeWitt. Puneet Dariwal. Sierra Cristina Dimaryuga Francisco. Krista Chantel Donkersloot. Kimberly Ann Dakina Dorado. Renata Oliviera Dorado. Gurjeet Kaur Dulay. Joanne DeWong. Mackenzie Dick. Jamie Christine Estapa. Claire Isabella Evasco. Christine Romero Iwe. Haley Susan Farstad. Kelsey Kathleen Frake. Casey Jordana Froze. Manuela Gaffenque. Megan Mackenzie Gall. Francis Garcia. Rihanna Elizabeth Gartner. Joanna Gazor. Sarah Virginia Goddett. Annie Christina Gukjian. Gabriela Andrea Graf Isla. Marielle Gensentau. Megan Eileen Hafiel Leal. Kaylin Emily Hansen. Joshua Allen Hoke. Christy Jane Heinrichs. Morgan Dawn Hanaidi. Caitlin Hong. Megan Jennifer Hoofman. Erin Janelle Holt. Jill Kathleen Hope. Madison Mary Louise Howells. Kelly Kar Yi Hung. Anissa Hussein. Diana Huynh. Sarah Hunjung Jang. Miriam Jeha. Donna Elizabeth Job. Tennille Cherie Johnson. McKenna Taylor Jones. Zara Kabiri Galvan. Colleen Hoyi Kam. Aaliyah Carmeli. Raisa Kassam. Annika Kaufhold. Linda Kaudna. Karen Ann Keller. Devin Ashley Kennedy. Zinat Karim Khan. Yilma Kadain. Kelsey Danielle Chorick. Kathleen Ann Kretsch. Natalie Elizabeth Crook. Andrew Lamb. Julia Danielle Lambert. Amy Lee. Whitney Maria Lehman. Bryn Rhiannon Crelock Leslie. Lydia Liang. Kristen Hope Ling. Hannah Emily Lowen. Jane Trexie Lamibo. Cholu. Penny Ma. Danielle Daryl Ann McDonald. Megan Alexandra McInnes. Kelly Ann Mahoney. Veronica Nicole Major. Lizelle Marie Manalastas. Aaron Martin. Monica Modgill. Emily Amanda McCabe. Haley Joelle McDougall. Taylor Simone McKilrick. Lauren Samantha McLeod. Lindsay Dawn McMillan. Victoria Ann McMullen. Erin Patricia McNally. Trinity Evelyn Miles. Gail Mitchell. Chuying Mok. Rebecca Emily Morse. Jake Nogler. Jane Doomby. Kendra Beverly Nichols. Harriel Bradley Nicor. Colleen Nintendo Nyawo. Simisola Omolara Oladepo. Justina Opala. Liar Launyo Orcajada.
I don't have that.
It's okay. Dana Bree Parent.
Dana Bree Parent. Yeah.
Dana Bree Parent. Sukhjit Parmar. Fem Kimberly Caldez Pasamonte. Naomi Lynn Polzer.
Poirier.
Brittany Jordan Poirier. Pascal Olivia Posen. Adriana Stefani Pescata Perez. Sarah Jane Quinn. Qudsiya Rahimi. Cassandra Marie Claire Richardson. Jorman Jasit Rivera. Puneet Saini. Jessica Kaur Sandhu. Jennifer Faith Sanger. Nicole Ariane S. Santos. Caitlin Sagan. Gabrielle Angel Sepper. Megan Cisak. Caitlin Nicole Shikotko. Nicole Rayanne Smith. JC Lee Solway. Daniel Thomas Staples. Brittany Jones Stevens. Chelsea Stewart. Emily Stuchnoff. Christine Strom. Nicole Page Takeda. Amy Jean Taylor. Sean Edward Taylor. Kathy T. Keely T. Iokumni Tella. Tiana Frankie Thomas. Erica Lee Thompson. Caitlin Joy Taves.
I get called Delaney a lot.
Delaney Tucker. Rhonda Jean Tyson. Christian Camilo Vargas. Leticia Vicentino. Amanda Jean Waddle. Jacqueline Walker. Natalie Rose Ward. Kendall Ray Warnke. Melissa Linda Hope Wedmeyer. Rachel Teresa Wazenzel. Jennifer White. Kaylin Sky Wong. Justine Zweifel. This concludes the graduates of the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education at Mount Royal University.
So exuberant. You know, as MC, they always give us these little notes so that we do the right things. And the next thing I was supposed to do is present the graduates, but you know, you have already presented yourselves. I don't think we could have possibly had a more robust welcome of all of you into the family of Mount Royal alumni. And now it is my pleasure, on behalf of Mount Royal University, to invite Ms. Toluwanami Okunula, or as her classmates call her, Tolu, to the podium to receive her Centennial Gold Medal. The Centennial Gold Medal Award is patterned after the Henry Burks and Sons Gold Medal, which was Mount Royal's highest award for student academic achievement from the years 1935 until 1985. The medal commemorates a deep tradition of academic achievement and leadership at Mount Royal. Along with her academics, Tolu was a student leader at New Student Orientation and volunteered with both the Healthy Campus Office and Student Learning Services. Tolu, an international student from Nigeria, graduates today with a social work diploma and has been selected as the 2019 Centennial Gold Medal recipient for the Faculty of Health, Community, and Education. She leaves Mount Royal with a cumulative GPA of 3.92. In the future, Tolu would like to continue to learn and to work in Canada. Tolu. Stand up here and get a really good picture. We're going to open this and show the medal. Lots of packaging. Okay. This is to allow everyone to catch their breath. Thank you, Tolu, and once again, congratulations on your outstanding achievements at Mount Royal. As I mentioned earlier, Elder McSeacom gifted an honor song to the university. The song recognizes Mount Royal as a place where Indigenous knowledge and perspectives are embraced. Today, the honor song will be performed by the Sorrel Rider Singers. I would now like to ask everyone except the students to please stand up as you were able for the honor song. Please remain seated, standing until after the song. Platform Party, faculty, and audience, please remain standing. Thank you, Sorrel Singers and Elder McSeacom. This song is truly an honor. I would now like to welcome back to the podium Dr. Leslie Brown to lead our graduates in the time-honored tradition of the Tassel toss.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Graduates, before we conclude today's ceremony, we have one final assignment, a small rite of passage, if you will. Graduates, can I ask that you please rise as you are able? Your convocation regalia, the gown, the hood, the mortarboard, is a time-honored symbol of graduation. And until you graduate, the tassel on your mortarboard is worn on the right side. And you will notice that those behind me are wearing theirs on the left. It is my distinct pleasure to congratulate you on your remarkable achievements and ask that you now move your tassel from the right to the left. Ladies and gentlemen, mums and dads, grandparents, family members, and friends, I now present the graduating class of 2019. Congratulations.